Hey, besties. Okay, so I am not starting a challenge. Just want to get that out the way first. I promise I am not starting another challenge for the channel. This is just like a personal thing that I wanted to do because I don't normally play with like legacy challenges like rigidly on my free time. I only really do that when I'm like recording, so I really wanted to like give it a try, but I do not want to add another challenge. I can barely do the ones I have so far. So I just wanted to make a fun character for the Sims in Bloom Legacy Challenge. And I really like this sim. She feels kind of familiar to some of the more like kawaii Sims I've made in face alone, not in like in terms of fashion aesthetic. She's definitely not kawaii in that way, but like her face kind of feels like one of the Sims I did for one of the like kawaii videos I did, and I really liked her face and I wanted to make her feel a bit more unique looking, especially for like legacy founders. They are literally legacy founders, like depending on how like strong their genetics are, or at least how strong I want their genetics to be, their features will like carry over generations. So I really like to make legacy founders look interesting and have like interesting attributes physically, because it's like it's a fun little nod to Sims, especially after they like pass and stuff, to have like new Sims that look kind of like them or like share similar features here and there. And so for the like challenge, her aspiration is freelance botanist. Her traits are clumsy, loves the outdoors, and cheerful. She has to max the gardener career, and her colors are white and yellow, so I really try to keep that as like a thing. Like I decorate her house like that too, because I really wanted to sort of live like that. And her skills she has to max are gardening, fishing, and wellness. And so her rules are she has to live on a lot with the lot challenge simple living, which I'm not gonna lie, I might start doing that for like all of my Sims now. Like it's kind of a nice little challenge. And I have like the home chef hustle kit pack thing. And it actually like you have to like prep the ingredients. Like it's really fun. And I think that's so cool. I've actually had like a lot of fun playing with it, because like when you want to make a particular recipe, you have to like plan for it. Like you have to like go shopping or like trade a chicken or something. Like you gotta really do something. There's like effort behind cooking. So I might start doing that more often. And she has to grow a cow plant and keep it alive for as long as you live. If it dies, immediately plant a new one. And I've been playing this a lot in my free time, and we only just got a cow plant and she's like almost an adult, and I'm playing on like normal lifespan. It took a lot, but also I probably could have gotten it early, but like I didn't know that like you can get a cow plant at the Spice Festival, because like I never really go to the Spice Festival for plants, so I wasn't too sure. I literally had to Google that. And just to grow 5 perfect plants and marry a Sim who also loves the outdoors trait, which turns out is Nox from the Eco Lifestyle pack. And yeah, so it actually worked out perfectly. Like super perfectly. And she has to gain the outdoorsy lifestyle, which shouldn't be difficult if she's like the one that's like working on the farm. Like you will be outdoors all the time, so like it's not too difficult. The growing a death flower part is thing that we've been working on for a long time, at least, because it takes a lot of effort and a lot of planning and a lot of different plants and grafting certain plants onto different plants, because I didn't want to just buy like the 2 things that you need and then graft them and then have it immediately. So I'm trying to like scientifically engineer the plants that you like need, and then do the splicing and making the death flower from there, because I like the challenge. But it does take a lot, and it wasn't so bad when she only had 1 kid, but then she had twins, and it's like their marriage is like on the rocks. It's like a whole thing. I'm gonna include some like pics if I can of like what I'm talking about. And at least for her style, I really wanted to keep like the short hair. Initially I was thinking that like as we played, and by we I mean me, as I like played with her more, I would like have her hair like grow out or something, but like I really like the short hair. I think that she keeps it like that. I think it's really fun. I don't typically have Sims that have short hair ever. So I really wanted to do something different. And I had a lot of fun with like the yellow white colors because I don't really do too much yellow typically. Like normally I'm more of like a purple pink Sim styler. So like the yellow was really nice. And like I was trying to find a balance between like not quite cottagecore. I would definitely not describe her as like cottagecore. I don't think she has like a particular aesthetic really. I think her formal wear is kind of cottagecore-y, and like that's about it. That's like the most cottagecore outfit she has. But like I guess I'll read the little description, okay? So for Generation 1 of the Sims in Bloom Legacy Challenge, it's Daisy, and it says, gardening has always been your passion. Owning a large, healthy garden is all you've ever wanted in life. Even if your nails constantly have soil under them, and you have so many broken pots you've lost count. Your happy place is meditating in the shade of the fruit trees that you grew yourself from tiny saplings. You sit and wonder what your family will grow to do and hope that they will flourish just as beautifully as your garden has. This is the start of your family legacy. Very fun. I love a good rags to riches farm. And honestly, it felt very similar to the like Never Get Bored Legacy Challenge first generation that I'm like playing on the channel. So I kind of got to like try out some things there before I like try them like for the Never Get Bored challenge. Because for this one, like you have to sell the stuff that you like make on the farm to like get money and stuff. And I was able to do like the thing that I was talking about in the Never Get Bored Legacy Challenge, where like she has like a little farm stall, and the farm stall for this challenge is like much bigger now because like she got a lot of money, and she does like flower arranging too, because like we were growing a lot of like flowers to get a death flower too, so it just kind of made sense. And also for gardener, one of the tracks is like a florist or like a flower arranger, so it just made sense for her to like have that skill. So we kind of do that. And so we sell like our like honey and our like bug stuff, and also like the flowers, like the literally like the flowers, the flower arrangements, and like whatever else that we happen to have. And we also I have Knox, because that's her husband. I have Knox doing like nectar, which has been fantastic, like so good. And I put it in like the little like surface, I forgot what it's called, and you let it like age, and then once it's like finally aged, it's amazing, like especially if the quality is good. Like we made like $16,000 in one go. It was fantastic. So I've really been trying to not quite do what I want to do with the Never Get Bored Legacy Challenge, so that the way they're like different things, but just sort of dabbling around. And so this is like a jump, right? So this is Bianca, and I've been calling her B, and I've been dressing her like B stuff because she's very cute. And this is their first child. I didn't record like the second kids, but for Bianca, right, I wanted to see what she looked like aged up, because I love Nox's face, but like it needs a little adjustment on like a feminine sim. It's a little bit too much. And also none of Danielle's actual genetics like carried over, like almost none of it, aside from maybe like her skin tone and maybe like her lips, and like that's it. So I wanted to sort of like manually force Bianca to look like her mom. And I think it's really nice. I love Nox's nose. Like I remember when Nox first came out, and I had a sim like fall in love with Nogs and get married and like have kids and stuff. I had a daughter and she had like his whole face basically, and she was like one of the prettiest Sims I've ever seen. It's so nice. I love unique features on Sims. And so I really was happy that she got the nose, but it was literally like his entire face, like a copy paste of his entire face, but on her face. So sometimes like it's not smart enough to know, especially when it comes to using like custom features and like presets and stuff, it gets a little confused. So you kind of have to go in manually and add the elements of the other parent, especially if the other parent has like presets and stuff. You have to sort of go in and do it yourself a little bit. She's actually one of the cutest little infants I've ever seen. It's because of like that like unique face. They have like such a unique looking infant face. It's so cute, and I've been really enjoying that one. I think it's Obscurus. I did like an entire infant CC find haul thing recently, and it's the like yellow skin, I think, from Obscurus. I've really been enjoying that for like toddlers and infants, more so than like the Northern Siberia wind skin, which is big for me to say because I'm usually Northern Siberia down, but like I don't know, I really like that one. Like it adds a little like eye bag, and like some of the features are a bit less like defined. It's really nice. It feels very Maxis Mix in like a really good way, and I think like the infants just look so cute. Like if I can find it, I'll put the pics of the like twin siblings, like her younger twin siblings, and they're very cute. They're also like styled like basically the same way. And I just love giving infants makeovers. Like the little outfits are so cute. Toddlers too. I really do love toddlers. Like especially because we got toddlers like before we got infants, so there's a lot more CC out there. And I think that's why I like giving toddlers makeovers a little bit more. Just because like we have more options. But I'm also getting to a spot where I have a lot of good infant CC, so I really don't mind giving them makeovers now either. And I don't care what the haters say. I love infants. They're actually like one of my favorite life stages. Like they're just so cute and they're like pretty realistic, and they give you such a challenge, and it makes so much sense, and they're so much better than if we just had the like object babies for the rest of our lives. Like this is so much more of an improvement that like the Sims 3 didn't have. The Sims 2 didn't have it either. Like it's unique, it's refreshing, it's show-stopping, never been done before.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same, totally unique, completely not ever been done before, unafraid to reference or not reference, put it in a blender, shit on it, vomit on it, eat it, give birth to it.
It's fantastic, and I stand by that. And I had a lot of fun because I was sort of already deciding that Bianca was going to be the heir, which is very new for me. I've been doing a lot of new things regarding like heir choosing lately this year. First I had like the male heir and then I'm having like the firstborn be the heir. Like that never happens. Oh, and also they have like Frisians too, so they have like 3 horses now. But I figured I'd show you guys some pics from like the game of the two of them like interacting, and yeah, they're very nice. I like them a lot. I may do a current household with them later. Maybe when Bianca is like the heir, I don't know, but like they're fun. They're a lot of fun.